In the heart of a vibrant village nestled between the rolling hills of Africa, there lived a noble chief named Madiba. He was a man of great strength and wisdom, blessed with 4 sons who were as brave as lions. Among them, the eldest, Kofi, was known for his unmatched valor and striking beauty. Kofi was married to a woman named Amina, whose beauty was said to rival the stars in the night sky. Amina was not only beautiful, but also wise and talented, with a voice that could charm the birds from the trees. One fateful day, Chief Madiba, in a fit of anger over a misunderstanding, banished Kofi from the village for 12 long years. When Kofi returned home, his heart heavy with sorrow, he found Amina waiting for him. Seeing her husband's troubled face, she asked, "Why do you look so sad, my love?" Kofi replied, "My father has cast me out, and I must leave our home for many years. I have come to say goodbye." Upon hearing this, Amina fainted, her heart breaking at the thought of losing her beloved. Kofi, filled with regret, realized he had caused her pain and rushed to sprinkle water on her face to revive her. When Amina regained consciousness, she said, "My dear, how can I live without you? I will go with you, no matter the dangers that lie ahead." Kofi hesitated, knowing the hardships of the journey, but seeing the determination in Amina's eyes, he finally agreed. "Very well, my love. We shall face whatever comes together." The next morning, they set off into the wilderness, hand in hand. After walking for hours, they found a great baobab tree and decided to rest beneath its shade. Exhausted, they soon fell asleep, but a venomous snake slithered by and bit Amina. Kofi awoke to find his beloved writhing in pain. In a panic, he rushed to her side, but it was too late. The poison had claimed her life. Devastated, Kofi cried out, his voice echoing through the forest. "What is life without you, Amina? I cannot bear this sorrow." In his grief, he gathered wood to build a funeral pyre, vowing to join her in death. As he wept, the great spirits of the forest, Nyame and his wife, Asase Ya, heard his cries. They descended from the heavens, curious about the source of such sorrow. Nyame, with a voice like thunder, asked, "Why do you weep, young warrior?" Kofi replied, "I am Kofi, son of Chief Madiba. My father has banished me, and now my beloved Amina is gone. I wish to join her in the afterlife." The spirits, moved by his love, spoke gently. "Life is a cycle, dear child. You must not give in to despair. If you wish, we can grant Amina a second chance at life, but you must be willing to share a part of your own." Without hesitation, Kofi agreed. "I will give her half of my life if it means she can return." Nyame nodded, and with a wave of his hand, he brought Amina back to life. As she opened her eyes, Kofi felt a warmth in his heart. But the spirits warned him, "Remember, you can reclaim your life when you need it. But do not tell Amina of this." Amina, unaware of the sacrifice, embraced Kofi, and together they continued their journey. Days turned into weeks, and they eventually stumbled upon a bustling village where a wise old healer lived. The healer welcomed them and offered them shelter. Kofi, still haunted by the loss of Amina, worked hard to provide for them, while Amina's beauty and grace caught the eye of many. One day, a traveling minstrel visited the village and invited Amina to dance. Her performance was mesmerizing, and soon she became the talk of the town. However, as her fame grew, so did her vanity. Amina began to forget the love and sacrifices Kofi had made for her. In her heart, she felt a longing for more than just a simple life with Kofi. One evening, while performing, she caught the eye of a wealthy merchant who promised her riches and fame. Tempted by his words, Amina devised a plan to rid herself of Kofi. She whispered to the merchant, "If you help me, I will be yours forever." The merchant, intrigued, suggested they trick Kofi into a dangerous situation. Amina lured Kofi to the edge of a cliff, pretending to admire the view. As Kofi leaned over, Amina pushed him, but he miraculously caught a vine hanging from the cliff's edge. "Why, Amina? Why would you betray me?" he cried, his heart breaking. Amina, realizing the gravity of her actions, felt a pang of guilt, but was too far gone in her ambition. Just then, the spirits of Nyame and Asasiya appeared once more. Amina, you have strayed from the path of love. Your actions have consequences. They turned to Kofi, who was still hanging on for dear life. You have shown great love and sacrifice. We will grant you the strength to climb back. With newfound determination, Kofi pulled himself up and stood before Amina. You have chosen wealth over love, but I will not let your betrayal define me. He turned to the spirits and said, I reclaim my life, for I have learned that true wealth lies in love and loyalty. As he spoke, Amina felt the weight of her choices. The spirits, seeing her remorse, offered her a chance for redemption. You must choose, Amina. Will you return to the path of love, or will you continue down this dark road? With tears in her eyes, Amina fell to her knees. I choose love. My heart belongs to Kofi. The spirits smiled, and with a wave of their hands, they restored the bond between them. From that day forward, Kofi and Amina traveled together, sharing their story with others. They became known as the couple who overcame betrayal and learned the true meaning of love. Their tale was passed down through generations, told around the village fire, reminding all who heard it that love, loyalty, and sacrifice are the greatest treasures of all. And so, the story of Madiba's son and the enchanting dancer lives on, a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of adversity.